I've been talking at Cher on Twitter. I haven't been talking to her, with her, just at her. Last night, Trish, TTTT on Twitter, was talking about Cher, and so I clicked over and start following her. And I don't typically follow celebrities because of all the self promotion. It's very annoying, and I usually, if I do follow them, it's for a day or two, and then I just can't take it anymore. I think Charlie Sheen was like 45 minutes though, and then I dumped him. But I just got on this thing about Cher. I've always liked Cher. I don't know. I've always had this affinity for her, and I think it's because I kind of grew up with her and in the show and everything, and we watched it when we were kids, and I don't know. So I thought it'd be fun to not harass her so much as maybe heckling is a better word. So I said a couple of things last night, I think, and no response, which I don't expect a response, actually. And then I went to bed, and this morning I thought, well, I'll just pick up. I'll be relentless, and then I'll unfollow her and move on to someone else. Because, I also, to digress for a second, I get irritated when people retweet celebrity tweets. If I wanted to know what so-and-so said, I'd follow them. And I don't know why it bugs me when somebody retweets what a celebrity wrote. It bugs me. It just does. Moving back to Cher. Yes, I have not been relentless. I don't think that's the right word. It all started, and I'll do this for Michael because he felt like he came late to the party. We were talking about Chaz Bono, and kind of initially, I guess. Years ago, I worked at a university when Chastity had written a book, and she was on, the college circuit, and she would come and talk about the book and, whatever. And so she came to the school, and as a staff person in student activities, we rotated in who would be in charge of certain events or whatever. And even though I was the graphic designer, I was still part of student activities. So I was the staff person for this event. And so she came, and before because I was the staff person in charge, I went up and introduced myself, and she didn't make eye contact with me, which, is a peeve of mine. And then I went to shake her hand, and she was just like, it was very dismissive. And it maybe she's just really shy, on one-on-one. And then she gets up on stage and she does her little spiel, and she was fine. And then, I tried to say thanks for coming, and she just wouldn't even acknowledge that I was, she was like, yeah, whatever. So, it kind of put me off of Chastity / Chaz. I don't dislike Chaz, hey, rock on. But just my personal experience was not, all that it could have been. I didn't expect to be best friends. I just, it just would have been nice to be polite, I think, was more than anything else. So, I felt like she was coming to our home because, I worked at the university. It's your home, I guess, in a way, place of business. So she just disrespectful in my house. That's how I took it. So, I said something to Cher about how I loved her, but Chaz was kind of rude. And then I took it down because I thought, well, that's her kid. So I took it down. But it sparked a whole conversation about Cher and bless you. That's Chuck. Yes. So today when I woke up, I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to just bombard her with stuff and see if she comments. Because that's my other beef with celebrities, is they have, hundreds of thousands of followers, and they're following 4 people. And for me, Twitter is all about the interaction. It's not about me reading, you know, where they're going to be at their next performance. Bless you. Or you know what, you know, if I want to be entertained by them, I'll go rent one of their movies. You know, on Twitter, it's. I guess I feel like that the celebrities have crashed the party, and I'm bitter and pissed off about that, because you know, before they came along, it was just a place that we would go and have fun, and now it's, you know, celebrities and businesses, and you know, it's all that. It's not the same as it was in the days of yore. So I've been bombarding her to see if she would, you know, respond. And she's been asleep. She went to sleep early this morning, and she hasn't been on since. So, you know, I'm like, Cher, are you still asleep? Are you awake? And I said, I'm going to be all over you all day. You're going to feel like you want one of those Silkwood showers at the end of the day. And, you know, just relentless in a nice way. I mean, I'm not being rude, but what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm really just going to follow a celebrity for 24 hours, and I'm just going to bombard them with comments for 24 hours for my own amusement. And I just want to see if any of them respond. Although I will give it to Cher. She does, if you go to her Twitter page, she does comment a lot on a lot of the people that comment to her. She does respond. So I'll give her that. Kudos to Cher. I have no ill will or hard feelings toward her. Some others maybe.